It's your favorite big cousin, Mr. 10 Piece and Fries himself, Tater to what? Too real. And today, guys, I want to talk to you about why I believe black NFL head coaches are getting dealt a bad hand. Stay tuned. Boy, oh boy, your boy Tater Too Real is just sitting back watching everything that the NFL are doing to these black head coaches, and I'm not going to stand for it. So guys, I want to ask you guys one question. When you look at the jobs the white head coaches are getting versus the black head coaches, you tell me, are they being set up to succeed? Now, Tater Too Real, what do you mean by that? We just saw Antonio Pierce get fired after one season as the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. Now, why is that? He came into a situation to where they didn't have a quarterback, they had subpar receivers, but Tater Too Real, they had Devontae Adams at the beginning of the year with no quarterback. Gardner Minshew is not a starter for a reason. He's a backup. They had Aiden O'Connell. Again, he is not a starting caliber quarterback in the NFL. He's more of a backup. Also, they need wholesale changes at running back. Both lines of scrimmage besides Max Crosby. The defensive back play for the Raiders was okay, but overall, guys, let's just be honest. There was not enough talent on that team to be successful. Yet Antonio Pierce got fired after one season without having a real quarterback. Also, when you look at the New England Patriots, head coach Jerry Mayo was fired after one season when the whole world knew the New England Patriots was not going to be a good team this season. They had a rookie quarterback in Drake May who did not even start to midway, well, not even midway, a little past midway through the season. Also, they don't have a real number one receiver, so forth and so on with the New England Patriots. He was let go after one season. Now they went out there and hired Mike Vrabel, who was a good hire, by the way. I'm not knocking them going to hire Mike Vrabel. I don't believe Mike Vrabel should have even been fired in the first place from Tennessee. But guys, what I am trying to tell you guys is that all these black head coaches are getting jobs to be set up to fail. Now, what is the end goal of these NFL franchises doing that? Draft, guys. Look at the NFL draft this year and all your questions will be answered. The New England Patriots and the Raiders both are in the top 10 far as NFL draft selection. What does that mean? If they do go out there, well, when they do go out there and hire a white head coach, they're going to be set up for better success because of the draft picks. I mean, guys, just look at the coaches who just got hired, right? You got Ben Johnson, the former Lions offensive coordinator, just got hired as the head coach of the Chicago Bears. That is a ready-made situation in Chicago. I don't give a damn what nobody says on this video. Guys, the Chicago Bears is a hell of a job right now. They have a quarterback in Caleb Williams. They have three really talented receivers. They have a lot of good playmakers on defense, Javon Dexter, Jalen Johnson, so forth and so on. That is a ready-made situation with the right head coach to succeed. Now, we just saw Lions defensive coordinator, a black head coach, Aaron Glenn, get the job for the New York Jets. And let's just be honest, the Jets and the Cleveland Browns are probably the two worst franchises right now in the NFL far as winning, far as team culture. But this is what Aaron Glenn is walking into. Of course, he's going to take the opportunity to be a head coach in the NFL. Who wouldn't? But this is not a job where he's going to have immediate success, They don't have nothing to work with. Yes, they got some pieces on defense, Quentin Williams, so forth and so on. But guys, this is not a ready-made team to come in and have success. Also, when you look at other head coaches in the NFL, Raheem Morris. But Tater Too Real, he had Kirk Cousins. But guys, he did not have Kirk Cousins once he was the head coach. He went out there and convinced the franchise to go out there and sign Kirk Cousins. He went out and convinced the franchise to draft Michael Penix Jr. They did not have a quarterback for the Falcons once he took the job. Got rid of Desmond Ridder. So I don't want nobody to sit here and say Raheem Morris or Todd Bowles. Let's talk about Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles had Tom Brady for one season. After that, there was no quarterback that was a guaranteed starter for him. Yes, Baker Mayfield kind of resurrected his career under Todd Bowles, yeah, but that was not a guarantee once he took the job. Once he took the job, he had an old Tom Brady who was playing season to season, and he did not have a true answer for the future for his quarterback. Thank God that Baker Mayfield came in and did well. Yeah, they had Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, and they had an older Levante David and players like that. So I'm not trying to say that the Bucs job was just terrible, but let's just be honest. Quarterback is the key part of any team. But besides that last year with Tom Brady, there was no guarantee that Todd Bowles was going to have a quarterback. Now, if you look at the New York Giants, right, head coach Brian Daboll, they just had an absolutely terrible season, but the Giants aren't going to fire him because they believe in him. Why can't some of these black head coaches get the same leeway as some of these white head coaches? Why did Antonio Pierce get fired when the whole team loved Antonio Pierce? The players on the team loved him, white and black. He only got one season. Brian Daboll was part of a franchise who traded away their best player in Saquon Barkley. He convinced the front office, okay guys, to keep Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is not even going to be on the team this upcoming season. So why is Brian Daboll getting all this leeway when he has done nothing as the Giants head coach? These are the type of things I'm talking about. Kevin Stefanski, what has he done in Cleveland to make him keep coming back year after year? Last but not least, the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans was one of the worst teams in the whole NFL this past season. That is why they're getting the #1 pick in the draft. Yet, Brian Callahan is coming back for another season. So why can't any of these black head coaches get the same leeway as these white head coaches? Somebody riddle me that, okay? I know I'm a black person and people are going to say, oh, you're just taking up for the black head coaches. But guys, the proof is in the pudding. You can be ignorant and oblivious to the facts, but the fact is these white head coaches are getting much more leeway than the black head coaches. This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too what? Too real. Holla.